So we are on Duane Street here in Astoria, about to check out Mikey's house. Carrie doesn't like this. Good morning from Portland. Thanks for watching. We are going to be going to breakfast and checking out of our hotel, getting our rental car, and heading over to Seaside later today. But first, we got to stop at breakfast at this place called Fuller's Coffee Shop. We are excited to get some food in our bellies.
They have made an extension of the patio out into the street since because of COVID. With social distancing and everything, they need more space. So a lot of restaurants are doing that here in Portland, and I know all over the place. Breakfast has arrived. I have a delicious looking omelet, veggie omelet with sausage.
I got breakfast steak. It's a ribeye, cooked medium, and 2 eggs over medium, and some hash browns. And I am super excited for this.
It's kind of funny that last night for dinner you had a waffle, and this morning for breakfast you're having a steak.
I don't see that. I don't understand what the problem is here. I don't understand what the problem is here. Clearly, Carrie just doesn't know me, and that's a little sad.
Oh wow!
Really good.
Yeah? You like that French toast? Mm-hmm. How's yours, Alyssa?
Good.
We got our bellies full. Now we're gonna head back up to our hotel room, check out, head to the airport to get a rental car for the next week. From the airport, we're headed to Tillamook Cheese Factory. So we got our rental car. We got this Jeep Wrangler. Carrie and the girls are in there, ready to go. Let's hit the road. Well, we got it here. We're at Tillamook Cheese Factory doing a self-guided tour, and we made a reservation, so we got let in pretty quickly. And we're just checking everything out, and then looking forward to, after we take the tour, to getting a nice, good meal, probably with some cheese in it.
For sure.
And then some ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Lindsay's excited about the ice cream. That's the Cheddar Master. Hi. How you doing, man? Thanks for saying hi. What a nice guy. So, Lindsay, what do you think so far about this cheese tour?
I think I'm going to be a little more open-minded about it.
How so open-minded? Like open to trying new cheeses or different kinds of cheese?
I'll probably just have more cheddar.
The cheese inspector general, I think. Okay. He's got a big white lab coat, so he must be someone important. You can come to Tillamook Factory and buy really good cheese, but do you want to buy this good of cheese? I think you really have to like cheese to do that, but to each his own. Hands are sanitized and we're ready for lunch. Sir, I will take that from you. Oh, darn it. Oh, yes, please. Let's get some food. We got our food. It came super fast here at Tillamook. But let's check and see what we got.
Cheese curds.
Yum.
With a sriracha dressing.
Oh boy, that looks
chicken.
good. Got some fried chicken there.
This is actually a kid's grilled cheese.
Wow, look at that cheese like oozing out of there. That's crazy. I got some mac and cheese I'm gonna share with Carrie. And here's the chicken strips. And, oh yeah, clam chowder. You guys ready to dig in?
I'm just mostly having the pineapple cream soda.
Here,
Oh yeah, pineapple cream sodas too.
This.
Oh my, yes, that's awesome. So I'm gonna try to attack this thing. This is crazy. That's a lot of cheese. It's really good though. It's really good. Looks amazing. Check this out. It's got breadcrumbs on it, some real cheese slices, a really creamy cheese sauce. Super creamy, super good. Yep. We are about to get ice cream to make this healthy day even healthier. Oh boy. It's gonna be hard to choose. So I'm a little bit confused here because this is mine. This is Lindsay's. That's bigger than your head.
Yeah.
Are you gonna eat all that?
Probably not.
What about you?
Yes.
Well, we just enjoyed some good ice cream. That was so tasty. And then someone's waving at me, one of the employees here. And then we're gonna go check out the market shop. They even have ice cream cone shaped ice cream bowls. That's super cool. So we are gonna take recreate a picture that I took of Carrie and Lindsay when Lindsay was like 6 months old. That's the last time we were here, about 12 years ago. And we're gonna take a picture of recreating that moment. So we just left Tillamook Creamery. We are stuffed and we had so much good food there. Heading up to Seaside, Oregon, where we're gonna be there for the next couple days and check out all the fun things there are to do in that community. So we can't wait to check it out. So we arrived at our hotel in Seaside, Oregon, and I want to show you guys our room. And we're staying at the Holiday Inn Express in Seaside on the riverfront. And there's a small little river running right through the middle of the town. And we're just like maybe 4 or 5 blocks from the beach. So let's go check it out. And here are the girls. They are all chilling in bed and playing games.
We're watching horse videos.
Watching horse videos on Facebook. The entryway. You could see here, there's a coffee maker, you got a Keurig, you got a microwave, you got your mini fridge. We got closet with a safe, ironing board, iron. And then we've got storage under here. You got my suitcase under there. A lot of room to store your suitcases and bags here. You got drawers for clothes. We got our TV, and something that's super cool here, you can see they've got things for you to plug in. So if you want to plug in an iPad or a laptop into your TV to watch something, you can do that. It's super cool and handy. You got a nice little desk here. And we got both beds here. We got 2 king beds. The balcony. This is really nice. This is our hotel room. It's really nice. Love this balcony. Love the view. Check that out. Right on along the riverfront here. There's even a place right across the bridge there we can rent some paddle boats, paddle boards, you name it, you can rent it. I think even they have jet skis for rent. Man, this is so nice. So we are just hanging out here at Seaside, just loving this beautiful view. This is so amazing. We got the sushi, heading back to our hotel room. Carrie and Alyssa stay back to watch the sunset on the beach while Lindsay and I pick up the sushi. Lindsay is our sushi fiend. She loves the stuff. Don't fall. Tomorrow is gonna be a little bit warmer, so I think we're gonna stay out and enjoy the outdoors a little bit more tomorrow since it's our full day here in Seaside. Good morning, it's our second day here in Seaside, and we got up, got some breakfast. They're starting to serve some hot items, just not buffet style at our hotel. And it's been a couple hours since then, so we wanted a little snack. We went to this Dodo Bakery here in Seaside, and wow, Carrie really likes her lemon oli.
It has lemon curd baked in it.
Oh my gosh, that was really good.
You gotta taste this.
It's like a buttermilk bread roll with lemon curd and then sour cream baked into it. Really good. And while Carrie's trying to convince the girls to try it, we are about to get in the car and go down to Cannon Beach. We just got to Cannon Beach here, and it's a really pretty bunch of flowers. The ocean's like, oh my goodness. If you're a Goonies fan, you gotta check this out. Haystack Rock. Iconic if you love the Goonies. That's awesome. Here's Cannon Beach. So beautiful. There's a what?
Film camera right
A film camera, that's what you think?
Oh, that's where the pirate ship was.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It is fun to bring him to the beach.
Yeah. I stepped in something gooey.
I think it was a dead jellyfish or some kind of seaweed.
It felt
Let's just say
weird.
jellyfish because that sounds awesome.
But it didn't sting me or anything, but it felt like a big snotty bubble popped under my foot.
And there's a dead jellyfish right there. So you can see Haystack Rock behind me. And we've been really enjoying our time here on Cannon Beach, but it is super windy, as you can probably hear. And as much fun as we're having, we kind of want to head back into town, look for a bite to eat, get a little warmer. But man, the big Goonies fan of me just wants to be out here a lot longer, just to be out here and experience this and just see the rock and just...
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you're waiting for the pirate ship to come out.
I can't wait for the pirate ship to come out. I want to see one on Willie's ship, but I just don't think it's going to come out today.
It's official, I know where I want to live.
You do? Where?
Right there.
Well, that's nice, I guess. We're having a lot of fun just talking about flowers as we see them. There's a ton of them here. So we got these big old hydrangeas. Carrie loves those. But mostly we're talking about how our girls are so like us and not like us. Lindsay is a bit more like me. Maybe a lot more like me. Yeah. We look at stuff and we're like, oh, that's nice, I guess, but eh. Whereas Carrie and Alyssa love flowers.
Pretty.
Carrie is loving everything she's seeing and pointing it all out. Alyssa's appreciating it too. Me and Lindsay are like, that's cool, I guess. Or in some cases, Lindsay thinks they are
Ugly. They're just too big, and they need walking space to get rid of them.
because that makes sense because it's practical, right? Yeah. Now this is an example of something I don't get. I guess they're called fuchsias. They look like sad little droopy things that are on the bush.
They're pretty.
But Lindsay or Carrie thinks they're
Well,
pretty.
these aren't my favorite kind, but they're still really pretty.
This is what they look like.
Well, that daisy looks really pretty in your hair.
Aw, thanks.
Looks like it's barfing out pollen.
It's barfing out the pollen, huh?
And I don't like that color.
We've done a good job as parents. So I love saltwater taffy, and I am going to get a bunch of this stuff because I haven't gotten saltwater taffy in a long time. So we are in this really cool candy store. I have to find the name for it. So I got a huge collection of saltwater taffy here, but there's some awesome stuff they have here too. Check it out. The Star Wars merch, awesome classic lunch boxes and some mugs, some Marvel and DC character stuff, some Star Trek stuff. Oh boy, that's scary. Check out all of these caramel apples. Oh my goodness. I think Lindsay's gonna get one.
I'm probably gonna get English coffee, caramel apple, which I haven't been able to have in like 3 years or something like that.
Why?
Because I had my expander on and I just got it off like a month ago. So.
And you've always wanted to get a caramel apple, but you couldn't eat it. But now you can.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we are at the Sea Boiling Crab restaurant. We got recommended this place by the person at our hotel.
Yeah. You just order the seafood that you're interested in. You decide what kind of butter flavor you want and how hot you want it to be, and then they just bring it and like dump it on the table. So.
Sounds super fun.
Yeah.
If you like to get your hands involved with your food and
you get a bib.
You get a bib?
I've never been at a restaurant with a bib.
And they give you a little hammer to crack the crab with. Yeah. So we're excited about eating this with our girls. Oh boy.
It's mango juice.
Mango and passion fruit. Is it good? But Lindsay, is it good though?
Go spill it.
So we are ready. Our bibs are on. The girls got their bibs going. Oh boy.
Hold it up, girls. Oh boy.
No.
It was about 5 minutes ago.
Oh boy.
That's super fresh. And here's my
Wow, look at these shrimp.
I'm speechless. I didn't know we were gonna get prawns with eyes, but okay, that's interesting.
So you can see we got shrimp, we got some corn, we got crab. Lindsay got her steamed rice, and we got some sausage in here, and we got, there's a shrimp. You ready to eat that? Oh, look at that. She's going to get it by the eyeball. Here's the damage. So we just got ice cream at Sea Star Gelato here in Seaside.
Really good.
Really good. Waffle cones are really good, and I got like a chocolate dipped one. So we had dinner at the Sea. A bit disappointed.
It was really expensive and not all that great.
Yeah, we were pretty bummed. So we were looking forward to a fun night out, and it was fun. But the quality of the seafood was not that great. And we've had 3 other really good dinners out, and they were both amazing.
Yeah, well, you can't.
This one, you can't win them all.
But the shrimp were like mushy.
Yeah, half the shrimp are good,
We didn't even eat.
but the other half were like mushy and overcooked or something. We weren't sure, but anyways, wouldn't recommend it. That's sad because we were hoping to, but well, you try some and you don't always win, but that's okay.
Show them our hotel right there.
Oh yeah, here's our hotel from the river. It's pretty amazing for a Holiday Inn Express. Pretty impressed. That's just amazing right there. Wow. Well, good morning from Seaside, and it's our last day here, last morning here, and we definitely had to make another stop at Dodo Bakery. Got another lemon Oli pastry. The girls are enjoying a lot. We're gonna leave in about probably half an hour or so.
An hour.
Yeah, gonna shop around a little bit more around Seaside before we head out of town. So right now we're driving over Young's Bay, which is this area here, and we're like on the very northwestern part of Oregon, and Fort Stevens is back that way, and we're heading into Astoria right now. But check out this bridge over here. That's the one we'll be taking. That takes us into Washington, which is right there.
Oh my gosh, huge.
Boy, thank you. So we got our Dutch Brothers coffee, and we are on a mission looking for the Clatsop County Jail, which is now the Oregon Film Museum. This is the jail that the very first scene in the Goonies was shot. So we are here at the Clatsop County Jail, which is now the Oregon Film Museum, and Alyssa and I are going to go inside, and we're going to check out the film museum and check out some of the scenes from the Goonies. It has some, I think there's memorabilia in there and everything else. Carrie and Lindsay are just going to stay outside and hang out. We're really here for me. Let's just get real.
It's nice to be out in the sunshine.
It is. It's super nice today here in Astoria. So Alyssa and I are going to go check this out, all right? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Look at that. Who's that? Do you remember him? His name's... That's Mikey.
Oh, yeah.
That's Mouth. Chunk. Do you remember him? The adventure guy? Data. There's Sloth. Those are like action figures from the movies from a long time ago. A lot of memorabilia from a long time ago, and the movie was brand new. There's a Goonies game. Wow. Here's a jail cell. You schmuck. Do you really think I'd be stupid enough to kill myself? And this right here, it looks kind of like what the Fratelli brother guy fake hung himself on. That's cool. Yeah. And that is Data's bike and his clothes from the movie. That's super cool.
And then there's his little thing that he attached himself.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. If you've ever seen the movie Kindergarten Cop, these are some scenes of it being filmed with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was filmed here in Astoria too. Part of the Oregon Film Museum, you can actually film your own movie scenes from different movies that have been filmed here in Oregon. So you got a green screen with a car or a truck here you can film in. And of course behind me you see the David statue from the Goonies movie. I'm censoring it for young audiences. If you've seen Goonies, you know exactly the part this statue plays. This is a very small film museum, but it's it's kind of fun. If you're a big Goonies fan, it's definitely worth coming here if you're in the area. I wouldn't make a trip all the way out here just to see it, but if you're in the area, it's pretty cool to check out. And now we are going to check out the gift shop. I think there might be something there I want to get. Cool. Different
Fake
things.
diamonds.
Fake diamonds. So we took a quick stop here in Astoria Brewing Company, and they have a really cool Goonies store in here. Cut out of Chunk and Sloth. They got a bunch of t-shirts and pins and magnets and glasses and all sorts of things here that you can get if you're a huge fan of the Goonies, like me. They even have Goonies nesting dolls. All the characters from the movie. That's pretty cool. We are on Duane Street here in Astoria. About to check out Mikey's house. Carrie doesn't like this. But there's Mikey's house. That's awesome. And Data's house is next door. That's the blue house right there. But yep, that's where the movie was filmed. Felt pretty good coming up here. Didn't want to like disturb anyone's privacy. If you're a Goonies fan, it's kind of just a cool thing to come up here. Take a picture with it with the family. Now that the kids are older, they've seen the movie. Kind of fun. So what were your thoughts, Carrie?
Get away from me, paparazzi.
What'd you think of seeing Mikey's house from the movie The Goonies?
I think it was cool.
You thought it was cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my family loves me. They put up with me doing weird things like that. We had a fun time in Astoria for the afternoon, but we are heading up to Washington, across the bridge, and gonna go spend some time with our friends for the next couple of days. That is a wrap of part 2 of our vlog in the Pacific Northwest. We didn't wrap up our video on camera when we were heading into Washington. We got super just focused on getting to our friend's house in Washington.
So after we left Astoria, we drove to Washington to stay at our friend's house. We got to go over this really beautiful bridge, drive through Oregon and Washington, and lots of trees and water, and
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, and then we got to our friend's house, and we had such an amazing time. They live on a lake up in Washington, and in fact, right when we got there, we got settled a little bit, and then we got in the boat, and they took us out. We went wake surfing.
Yeah.
Over the next couple days after that, we did a bunch of stuff. We did more wake surfing. We went on tubes behind the boat. I went with Alyssa once, and we had a great time there. You and I went, and that was a lot of fun.
yeah, it was just like bringing back old times.
Yeah.
We used to do that a lot when we were dating, and we'd go with a youth group.
Yep.
I mean, you were a youth pastor, and I was a volunteer.
And we were a lot younger.
We were a lot younger,
Yeah.
and it didn't cause, we weren't afraid of like hurting our neck or our hip or anything like that.
Hip. We also did a bunch of other stuff at their house. We went kayaking and paddleboarding around their lake, and they have blackberry bushes around the lake, so it's super fun to go picking blackberries. And we just did a lot of fun things. The girls swam a lot. I even, off the dock of our friend's house, we did a little bit of fishing. Had no luck, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, the best thing was just being around friends,
Yeah.
Our girls hanging out with our friends' kids, and it was just it was really needed and the best part of the trip for sure. It didn't really matter
For sure.
as much what we were doing, but just that we were there at their house with them.
Yeah, definitely. And we got to treat them to a night out for sushi. That was a lot of fun. We just
Yeah,
enjoyed.
good sushi.
They brought it out in this really crazy ship.
Yeah.
And this boat, and it was pretty
Very good
cool.
sushi.
Yeah, it was really good. So we had a blast doing that too. We want to speak a little bit about our time in Portland. We had an amazing time. It's such a beautiful city, and we had a lot of fun. We ate a lot of great food, but there's also just a couple things that we noticed when we were there that were I think taking its toll on the city a bit.
Yeah.
That we didn't really fully expect, I think.
Yeah, all the news about Portland really started happening right after we left. So we knew there was a situation when we got there, but it wasn't big news headlines or anything like that. But I mean, right when we drove into Portland with our Lyft driver, we didn't have our rental car yet, we noticed tents everywhere. The homeless population, our Lyft driver said, has at least tripled since COVID has started.
Yeah.
And the homeless situation there has gotten really bad, and that was really sad to see.
Yeah, and then after our jet boat excursion that we showed you guys on a previous video there, while we were in Portland, we were walking through downtown back to our hotel. We weren't walking through the area where a lot of the protests and riots had happened, but we were, I don't know, 3 or 4 blocks away from that. and we really saw a lot of covered buildings like on the first floor with plywood, a lot of spray paint tagging everywhere, and you could just see how much of a toll it's taking on the city around it, on businesses, on people. And it was just a reminder of, I think, how much of a challenge we face right now in our culture and our society.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our prayer and our hope is that people are able to stay safe while they're expressing their views on both sides, and that our law enforcement community can stay safe, the protesters can stay safe, and that we can figure this out so that we don't have to keep going down this road anymore.
Yeah.
Another thing that we wanted to just hit on was the idea of traveling during COVID. That was something that we had considered, because originally we had something way different planned for our summer.
Yeah, something we'd been planning for almost 2 years, really.
Yeah.
So we were planning on, we had our booked cruise in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I always forget if it's the Caribbean or the Bahamas.
Well, we've had 2 cruises canceled this year with Disney.
Well,
One in
3
March.
now, actually.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Because we rescheduled.
Yeah. No, we've had 3 Disney cruises scheduled this year. 2 originally. First one got canceled in March. Moved that to October. That just got canceled a few weeks ago. But the one we had in the summer was to the Caribbean and through Disney, and we were super excited about that trip.
Yeah.
And that got canceled because of COVID. Like so many people are experiencing changes in their life because of it. And so we wanted to do something that was a lot of fun, something either new or different for all 4 of us, but something that we could do that was a bit more affordable.
And we wanted to try and do that knowing the kinds of regulations with COVID and trying to, stay as safe as we can while still experiencing something fun outside of our house.
Yeah, and so we felt like we were going into this as safe as possible. The flight over there was actually, we felt pretty good about.
And we traveled with face masks because they're required. And on Southwest Airlines, at least right now, they have you spaced out on the plane. So that made us feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, I actually double masked for the first time ever just to be on the safer side than normal, which is not totally like me all the time. But I just felt for me that was the right thing to do.
Yeah. The other thing I know that a lot of people are worried about is going into hotels. We stayed in one hotel in Portland and one in Seaside, and it seemed, well, they had, lots of signs up and telling you how they were cleaning, and we brought some Clorox wipes just to feel a little more comfortable, but I felt like it was clean and I wasn't worried about it.
Overall, we felt really safe the whole time, and we felt safe to travel in this way.
We also, we wanted to take precautions once we got home, just knowing that we had, been in another area, and actually before we left also, because we were going to be going to someone. We did not want to bring anything up with us into Washington. That was probably my biggest concern. So we were very safe beforehand as much as we could be. And then after we got back, we made sure to stay away from people.
Well, loved ones, close friends,
for 14 days.
That we normally might see from time to time. We're really, really glad we were able to go on this trip.
Yeah.
And we just are super thankful for that, because we didn't know what the fall was going to be like. And here, at least in California, our girls are starting the school year online here. And
that time was really refreshing. I felt like after we got home, at least 2 weeks, I felt like it had rejuvenated me. Now that we're starting school, I'm starting to feel a little like I need to get out again. But I feel like, our mental health is also really important. And so when we're able to take time and safely get away, it's really important. We should do it.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for sharing our adventures with us. And we're super thankful. Anytime you guys want to leave a comment, ask us a question, we'd love to answer and respond. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit the little notification bell icon so you get notified every time we upload a new video. We'll see you guys real soon.
Bye.
Bye.